Ready? 2. Oh my god! What is that? What? Guys, this... Bro, you didn't warn me that. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, my heart is racing right now. It's ridiculous. What's going on, guys? This is Muhammad with Express Car Reviews, and today I have a special car, guys. I have the Tesla Model S Plaid. Let me start by this. 0-60 in 1.9 seconds, guys. This is the fastest production car ever produced. This will outdo any other car on the market right now, which is insane. I mean, I never thought I will have to review a car that goes 1.9 seconds from 0 to 60, guys. It's incredible. So let's dig deep in there and see what this car is capable of. And I'm going to take you on a full tour and in-depth review about this Tesla Model S Plaid. Now, if you haven't done already, please hit the subscribe and the bell button. It's going to help me out a lot. And also, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Mary for allowed me to review this incredible car. They have a rental car business here in the LA area where you can rent any of their cars in Los Angeles area and surrounding areas for great rates, and including the Tesla Model S Plaid. So check them out on Turo. I'm going to mention the link in the comment below, in the description below, and also check out their Instagram page for all the photos and all the updated fleet as well. They have things like sports car, high-end sports car, electric cars. They even have minivans and other economic and great cars for you to rent from Turo. So check this out, guys. Without any further ado, let's begin. Now, this car company, guys, was almost bankrupt in 2008. But believe it or not, Mr. Elon Musk himself saved this car, made this car come out of the gutter, guys. It's unbelievable. And now check this out. It's the best car company in the world. The best car company in the world, period. Now, another thing I want to mention is that Elon Musk, he's full of, he always comes out with great and big surprises. One of them, and one of the huge achievements that he has, is producing this car like that. When you look at this car, it looks like a family sedan with 4 doors, but you have no idea it goes 0-60 in 1.9 seconds. Alright, guys, so I'm gonna start out with the exterior design right here. So first thing first, this car is a 4-door family sedan. Can you believe that nonsense, guys? This is incredible. 4-door family sedan, but can push out 1.9 seconds 0-60 and in the 9-second range in a quarter mile, which is incredible. I mean, who would have thought that you can have a car like that? This made every other car manufacturer look like an amateur in the business, guys. All the combustion engine guys are going to be hurt, but I'm sorry, it's Tesla era, and that's what we're getting. So check this out, guys. 4 doors, you know, you got your sedan look, and also another thing that you're not gonna see a lot of differences. Actually gonna see very few differences between the Model S Plaid and the Model S. Which I love that. I love the subtlety of this car. It's not telling you that this car it's gonna take off like a rocket. I mean, it's about to go to Mars, but at the same time, when you look at it, it's very subtle, which is very cool. So the only difference between that and the regular Model S is going to be this one is a little bit wider. It's just a little bit wider. Once you notice the wideness, it's going to be obvious, right? Now, the second thing is Tesla needed to put bigger tires, and that's why they made it wider. So you have bigger tires in this car, right? So look, I want to show you how wide it is. Once you notice the wideness, you would think it looks an absolute stunner. Not very much, very subtle, and you're gonna see this theme, the subtlety, throughout the entire car, which I love that. Very minimalist. Also, another difference you're gonna see is that Plaid badge. You know, other than that, really there's no other differences. The wideness and the Plaid badge. Also, this one is where your charge ports come in place, and then the other one is just the deflector. This is just a light deflector. Carbon fiber Spoiler, very subtle, very minimalist. I love the color on this Tesla. This is another camera for the famous Sentry mode, which works very efficiently. And you have the cameras for the Sentry mode as well, more cameras. Alright guys, another interesting thing to mention about the tires is that these are the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. Now, the ones that are made for Tesla are different than the ones that are going to be made for Porsche, even though they're the same exact tire, Michelin Pilot Sport 4S. The performance is a little bit different according to the owner, and this one actually one of them is was supposed to be made for Porsche, and the owner does notice a different ride quality and different, there's different noise that comes in place, and the performance, he noticed that it's a little bit more grippier than the Tesla tire. And I think the reason for that, I suspect, is because Tesla is very cautious and very aware, and they're making their tires, or they're asking Michelins to make the tires to be more earth friendly. And I could be wrong. And this is the trunk area, and I have to say this trunk is huge. It's almost like an SUV trunk in here. In fact, one of the selling points for Tesla on their website is that you can fit a bicycle in here, which is incredible. Who would have thought you would need a bicycle in the fastest car in the world, which is very cool. Now, if you want to close that, all you have to do, just put it down and it's gonna close. Of course, it has soft closing. You can press the button and you can open it back up. Alright guys, moving inside the Tesla Model S Plaid, and I have to tell you, my first impression is that this car is incredibly minimalist. I mean, Tesla really wanted to remove all the buttons and all the, any clutter that's going to come on the way, just to make sure that you have this elegant Tesla look that Tesla is very well known for. And another controversial thing about the interior is going to be the steering wheel, or should I say steering yoke, because this one is fighter jet inspired. Obviously it's not going to feel very comfortable driving in slow speeds and in the city and whatnot. However, it's going to be very effective for racing and on the drag mode, and it's going to be very effective for going fast. And frankly, that's what this car is made for. It's made to go fast. And another thing about the steering wheel is that everything, you can control a lot of things. You don't even have turn signal handles or windshield wiper handles. I mean, you have absolutely no buttons or handles, zero in this car. Everything you can control instead of that, you can control it directly through the steering yoke, which you can have. The turn signals are on a little touchpad right here. You just press that touchpad and it's going to turn on, and if you want to turn it off, just touch it again, it's going to turn back off. Even the headlights, you can control them right here. You can turn it on and off. You just press the little button in here, and it's going to allow you to turn the headlights on as well. Now, even the horn is on a touchpad. You can't even do that to make the horn go off, which is, to be honest with you, it's going to take a little bit of getting used to if you're buying this car. But other than that, really, it's just, other than the little bit of using to, it's very elegant and very cool and very fancy. Another thing to pay attention to is going to be this huge screen. I'm going to tell you, this screen controls everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. You can open the front door here, you can open the glove box through here, you can control many things. It even has its own gaming console software integrated in this screen, which is incredible, to be honest with you. It's very thinking outside the box, and that's what Tesla is known for. That's what Elon Musk, with a lot of surprises, or should I call him Techno King, that's what he's known for, which I absolutely love it. Now, to be honest with you, I thought that it's going to be a little bit complicated for me in the beginning to kind of understand all the features and everything going through it, but immediately, as soon as I start playing with it, I know what everything is for. And this is a big deal, because when you first get into this car, you really want to make sure that it's not hard, it's not complicated, you're not going to have trouble in dealing with it, and you're not having any trouble whatsoever. Now, this is the center screen, which you control everything. As you can see, the main screen is going to be your maps. So if you click that, it's going to change the view of the map. Right here is going to tell you all the charge ports. So, you know, the screen really is self-explanatory, and this is a very, very big deal for me, to be honest with you. Now, if you click the car button, it's going to give you every single control of the car whatsoever, which is really, really cool. So first of all, you have controls. You can open the front right here. You can even have the trunk open, even the charging port. So Tesla had to make sure to give you a picture of a car and then just give you access to straightforward the most used features that you're going to need, which is very cool, to be honest with you. Child lock right here, window lock, wiper, steering goes up and down. If you click that steering button, it's going to allow you to control the steering to go up and down through here, which is very cool. Now also, you can save the settings. Another cool thing is going to be with the climate control screen. So the climate control, you just click the climate control, and obviously it's going to allow you to control the temperature right then and there. You don't have to, you know, go into any crazy you know, settings or anything. It's right there shown to you. But very cool how it displays how the air is coming out of this car, right? So you can see the air is coming out right here. Now you can control how is it coming out. You can control if it's coming out on one side only, or how hard is it coming out. You can turn it on and off, and then you can move it like that up and down, so it can show you where do you want it to be moved. I mean, this is absolute high-end technology that you can only find at a Tesla. So you don't even see air vents in here. You can't even see any air vents. That's because the air is coming out a small opening right here. You would think that there's not enough air that's going to come out, but it's actually, it comes out just fine. Again, it's right here as well. So you can even, you know, leave your dog in the car, and then when you hit the dog mode, you know, it's going to let your anybody outside know that, okay, you know what, it's keeping the temperature intact, and you don't have to worry about the dog. That screen is going to be displayed on the entire screen, which is very cool. Another cool touch. And then you also have Sentry mode. You know, you can view all the cameras from the Sentry mode. More tab. This tab tells you all the features of the car as well. So you have Bluetooth, Spotify, all your entertainment. And check this out, guys. You even have an arcade mode, which is an integrated gaming software that you can access through the screen. And the cool thing is, some of the games that you can use the steering wheel and the pedals to use that car. Let me see if I can turn that on. Very beautiful, full resolution, high definition screen. I absolutely love it. You can choose obviously the Tesla Model S. This is very cool, guys. I love it. All right, let me see. How do you exit that screen? There we go. You just have to swipe it down, and it's gonna exit right out. You can have a boom box, which allows you to control the horn sound and the driving sound. Check this out. So I'm gonna put the horn. You can even have the horn sound like a fart. Are you kidding me? So let's preview it. This is ridiculous. Okay, applause. This is ridiculous, guys. I mean, what is this? But it's very cool to have. Now also you have driving sound. You have ice cream. Are you serious? Okay, cool. That's something Elon Musk would do, right? Another thing about this car is that you don't have a gear selector. Well, how do you change gears? I mean, this car has a feature that allows you to change gears. It predicts which gear you want to go on. So for example, all you have to do is just start the car, get in the car, put your foot on the brake, and then it will know which direction you want to go based on your surroundings. If you have like back wall behind you, then it's going to go forward. If you have the wall in front of you, then it's going to go backwards, which is a very cool thing to do. Now, what if this fails? You can still use a gear selector that is used right here on, as you can see, it's you can use it on the screen. Just by swiping that forward, it's going to go forward, and swipe it down, it's going to go backwards, which is another cool thing. But I have to say the gear selector is very slim for me to use. You know, it would be great if they had it a little bit wider. That would be nice and more convenient, but it's nothing major here. So other backup gear selector here, we're going to turn it on by pressing these two buttons on the steering yoke. Go ahead. All All right, there he goes. And then you have another backup right here. So just in case you're not comfortable with the thing on the screen, you have another one right here. You know, Elon Musk likes to think outside the box. And I have to tell you, I am not disappointed whatsoever in the quality of the technology in here. I'm not disappointed in all the features. I'm not disappointed at all, because I absolutely think that everything is in its place. Everything is where it's supposed to be. And right here, if you go to pedals and steering, you can control many things. For example, you can control acceleration. You can control, you can put it in chill mode, sport mode, and plaid mode. And you even have, you can put it in drag strip mode, right? Now, of course, it tells you how to launch. If you activate that, it's going to pop out a screen and tells you how to launch. And also, when you put the car on drag mode, the car lowers itself and it prepares itself and gets it ready to go and takes off to Mars, guys. So check this out. Now it's going to go into drag mode, and it's lowering itself all the way down to give you the best aerodynamics possible and the best performance. Look at this, guys. This is incredible. Oh my God, can it be any lower than that? It's impossible. And now we're going to disable that, and it's going to go back up. Perfect. Check it out in a second. Suspension, you know, in the suspension you can control, you know, obviously you could put it into comfort, auto, sport, and advanced. And it also have damping setting as well, where you can have it in medium ride height, medium, high, or low. Right now it's set on medium. Now going down to charging. For charging, it tells you how much is the battery has in here, the capacity. And then it also tells you open charge port, or you can even unlock the charge port through here, right, if you want to charge it. Now, autopilot works flawlessly, the best in the business, hands down. Tesla's database is just incredible, and it has the best autopilot. You know, so everything you think of, you can control it through this. Right here, the service, it shows you that you can control quite a bit of things. You can have factory settings, the owner's manual, towing, and whatnot. Software here, you can have all your updates and all your latest software and the upgrades. You can even purchase upgrades directly through the system right here, which is very cool to have. Now let's hop on the road. Let's take it for a test drive and see how it does. Alright guys, so driving the Tesla Model S Plaid. So far, you know, I put it in chill mode, and it seems like the car is very comfortable, very relaxed, but at the same time it's very nimble. You know, the regenerative brakes are so strong, but you can adjust that as well, right? So we're gonna see how it does. I'm actually surprised the ride quality is pretty good when you're in chill mode. Chill mode, I actually like that. So we're gonna go to pedals and steering, and then we're gonna put it in plaid mode. I'm nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Oh! Oh! What? What is that? Woo! Are you serious? Guys! And when you think about it, like, anybody can buy this car. Anyone with $130,000 to $150,000 can buy this car, guys. That's fun. That's fun, guys. So crazy. I love it. So 1, 2, 3. What? What is that? Wow. Alright guys, so check this out. I'm gonna try track mode now on. And I didn't want to do that by myself, but now the owner, you know, he motivated me, and he said you have to try track mode. So we're gonna try it out and see how it does. But he had to be sitting next to me so he can guide me throughout the process. So we just set it on track mode, and the car went low. And is there anything else we have to do? Now it's ready to go. Okay, perfect. So, all right, so
you should feel it more in the steering and the,
yes.
So the car handles.
You know, it's interesting that you mentioned that, because I immediately feel the difference in the steering wheel is more stiff, is more tighter, definitely.
You feel every bump?
Yes, every bump. Now the ride is overall is more catered to the track, and it's very low. You can tell it's just a lot lower than
you
normal.
feel the regenerating, yeah? Like
yes.
you let it off, it just stops.
So notice how when the regenerative braking, notice how when I let off the gas, look, it kind of pushes me forward a little bit when I let off, or should I say electric pedal. Definitely the steering wheel is not as bad as you know, the controversy that was mentioned online. To be honest, it does take a little bit of use to, but it's not as bad. So let me be clear, I'm not gonna even dare to floor it while I'm turning at all. I'm only flooring it when I'm going straight, just just so you know. All right, so we're gonna hit it now. Ready? 2. Oh my God! What is that? What? Guys, this this is even crazier than what I had in plane mode. Bro, you didn't warn me that. You didn't warn me.
Yeah, it goes.
What? Whew. I'm not gonna lie, my heart is racing right now. It's ridiculous. Wow. I mean, the G-force is just much more fierce, much more extreme when you're in track mode. Wow. Okay, this is the road end right there. I'm gonna turn, go back
There's
around.
an indicator that shows how much G-force you get. See that?
Wow, I see it actually, yeah. Whew. I've never tried anything like that, guys. Wow. Such a pleasure.
So at 40, try to like let the gas off. See how like regenerative works.
Yeah, so at about 40 miles per hour.
Yeah,
So we'll let the pedal and then see the braking system. How does it work? I'm not gonna even touch the brake. I'm just gonna let off the gas. Oh, I see. Wow. It's very strong. Yes, pretty much stops. So that's actually an advantage for electric cars. You don't have that in any other cars that are non-electric, you know. So we have a red light. Okay, so we're gonna floor it again. I'm scared, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared. All right, so we're gonna try it again in a second. So do you get to a certain level after a while where you kind of used to the speed, or there's always a rush?
Personally, me, I already got used to it.
Right, you got used to the rush.
Yes.
That's incredible, man. This is very
And
fast.
being passenger is a different thing than driving it, because you never know when the driver is gonna hit it.
Right.
So you're always like get more
More of that rush.
surprised.
Huh?
Yes.
That's true. That's true. All right, we're gonna hit it again. Guys, I'm not getting used to that. That's ridiculous. I'm not getting used to that. Hey, I'm not used to that, man. That's insane, guys. I've never driven anything like that. Wow. It's almost like the car is gonna take off. It's almost like it's gonna fly to Mars, guys. Get it? Mars? Elon Musk? Wow. So this is the end of this video, guys. I mean, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell button. It's gonna help me out a lot. And huge shout out to my friend Gore and Mary. They were of amazing help. They walked me through the car. They told me about it. It has been such a pleasure to do this review with them. And check out their business online. They're in the LA area. You can rent this awesome Tesla Model S Plaid and have fun. They have other great cars, and they're power hosts, they're super hosts. You know, it's been such a pleasure, such an honor. So check them out and stay tuned. Peace.